Hello, and welcome back to Rimworld. We're continuing our playthrough as the nation of northeastern Banis. Our Tundra Ranchers. We're trying to rebuild our ranch. I feel like we're always trying to do that. But we got a couple female Muffalo here on the map. We'll try to convert. And yeah, we are at a pretty decent point here. We have a lot of good things going for us. I do want to run up here and take out this mech assembler, but if anybody didn't see the last episode, we got super, I guess you would say, lucky in the sense that we had a scenario where we had two mech clusters here, and both of those mech clusters, um, we happened to get raided by a bunch of human raiders, and they were tribal. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't anything, like pirates or anything, but we were able to get um, those tribal to go attack the mech cluster. And while they were attacking this mech cluster, it just so happened that we got a caravan to enter right here at exactly the right spot at the right time to engage with the other mech cluster. And the whole thing pretty much got purged without me having to have too much of an intervention. I did bandage up Joey. I think he might have got up and wandered off the map, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do want to make sure everybody is unrestricted and able to gather up all these goodies that are out there, because I think that's fantastic. We got another couple unstable power cells to work with. Hopefully everybody does okay here. It looks like they got back inside just fine. Yeah. So let's just kind of take a little bit of a wait and see approach and see what exactly goes on here. We certainly have a lot of people that need some recovery. Uh, Definitely some unhappy people, need sleep, need food, all that good stuff. So now that power is back on, we can go ahead and toggle this off for now. I'm just gonna suspend all of this, and we can go back to cooking on the electric because now we have that ability again. I would like to maybe clear these shelves as well so that we go back to, fully utilizing the electric. There's a lot of human corpses. I don't know if we'll get around to them in the time frame we need to, but potentially some chopping up and some food going on there. We'll see how that plays out. We we do need a bigger storage area. Like trying to store in this little room here is just not working great for us. And I would like to expand the production area here a little bit. We have a machining table, which is great for breaking down the mechs, but I'd like to have something to start melting down these slag chunks. So I think what we're going to do is build an electric smelter. And I think we could kind of sneak one in right over here and try to get the ball rolling on that. We don't have enough steel handy right now, I don't think, but we will once all these mechs get broken down. It shouldn't be a problem. I think we have these four set to convert. We do. So we'll have to see how that goes, how their recovery goes, and if they'll actually recruit to our colony. There's a lot of running back and forth going on right now while all this this hauling is happening. We have some food available. Well, Bonnie, don't just run back, man. Like, grab some food. Well, I guess there's not much we can do. She's on a mission to feed. Major break risk holder is unhappy. Yeah, kidney destroyed, stomach destroyed, right hand torn off, and left hand's a wood hand. So he is not doing too well at all. We really need to get to the bionic tech so we can start making bionic limbs for these people. That's the only way we're gonna kind of make any use out of them. We did kind of set the stage of building up, wall here, wall here, wall here, and try to take over this area as well and make this our outer perimeter. So I think that is definitely on the docket. Feel like a too thick wall over here and here would be good as well. But I do need to be mindful of fitting a geothermal generator over here. I'm gonna place it, but not actually build it yet. We'll get around to that at a later time. We have some harvesting going on. I think Apron was our cook, but somebody had a star in cooking, I thought. Luba. Yeah, Luba's in no condition to do anything right now. So let's just have Apron do a little cooking. I'm just gonna force him to do some cooking. Get the rice plants are fine, but I I want to get some simple meals available for people, increase their mood a little bit, or at least stop it from being decreased from eating raw food. Um, and that's easy enough to do. So no real downside in doing that. We probably should get somebody to do some butchering, and that does mean butchering people. So we'll get that going. Gonna be slow going. I have a feeling a lot of these are gonna rot before we can get around to it. But we'll do our best and do what we can. I kind of want to build a butcher's table outside and do the butchering out there so that all this equipment like just naturally falls there instead of having to now haul it all out of here. But I don't have enough material to do that at the moment, and I'm not gonna spend the time and the resources to make that happen. So Apron, you are free of your duties for now. Jazza, what are you up to? You're all happy because you're have a catharsis because you snapped a little bit ago. Oh, look at you. Witness death with bloodlust. That's comforting. All right, so we got Bonnie running around, converting everyone, doing everything she's got to do. I really would like to kind of prioritize getting that done. Is this considered a crafting task? Don't think. Yeah, it's crafting skill. Okay. So, Apron, you are our crafty boy. So I guess let's get you started on breaking down these mechs. I kind of feel like maybe we should just drop on floor and not take the stockpile, just to expedite the process a little bit. There we go. And maybe, just maybe, we can get some stuff delivered to this electric smelter, and then we can melt down that stuff too. Yeah, I think we have enough resources available for that. Why did Luba die? Malnutrition. Malnutrition. Really? You guys abandoned him? Nobody, you fed the prisoners before you fed our own guy? Are you kidding me? That is terrible. Okay, well, somebody's gonna have to go bury him. Let's prioritize burying him. Hopefully we can have a ceremony that perks everyone up. Let's do an internment of pastures. Was he our moral guide? I think he might have been. So I think we need to make somebody, we need to have a ceremony for a role change. We also have a rural jubilee we have to pasturic priest. Yeah, maybe we'll make Apron our priest. Wait, why would Bonnie lose what? You're about to assign. No, I don't want to assign it to Bonnie. Okay. No, I don't want that. I want this. Okay. Whatever. It could be Holder. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Somebody just needs that role. And why not the guy with no hands? I guess that makes sense. Why was the role change cancel? Interesting. Oh, he's in a mental state. Okay. Well, guess what, Apron? You just got the job. Everybody back. Somebody needs to bury our poor Marine. I also need to build a couple copies here. Okay, so now we have a role change. Let's do an internment of pastures. Now that's at 100%. Everybody's just running from like one ceremony to the next. But that's fine. Oh, we have a couple people that are not so happy. Oh, a lackluster. -1, even better. Okay. Well, I can't even keep my own mood above 25%, so I'm not exactly sure this is gonna go so well. Let's dig some graves. Oh no. Another mechanoid cluster? Really? Alright, this one is a psychic droner for females. Starts off at medium. Inactive for 6 days. Okay. Well, that's not, like, super terrible. of a cluster. Maybe we'll get lucky and another raid will come in and we don't have to worry about it. So do we not need to bury them anymore? No, we should. That's Beth, Takeo. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. All right. We do have some harvesting and planting going on, although it's intermittent, we'll say. I would like to move our storage, or I should say expand our storage to like fill out this space, put a nice big storage unit over here, move that out, convert this room to something else, maybe individualized. I'm not sure. I feel like people need a little bit of a mood buff though, so I am gonna try to, once Holder is done like freaking out, I'm hoping, we can do a fair of pasturism and maybe do a little rural jubilee. Well, no, we can't do it yet. Maybe at least a fair. We'll see how that goes. Medical treatment needed. This is the carcinoma. So Bonnie, you are gonna have to prioritize tending to him. We'll see how that goes. I don't think she's gonna wake anybody up. I think she's just going to grab this medicine that's sitting out here. Yeah, it looks like it. So that should be fine. Daniels did build a electric smelter, so let's go ahead and add a bill. Smelt metal from slag, and we'll do that forever. And let's smelt some weapons and smelt some apparel. And we're going to do that forever as well. And we will say anything that is below 50 hit points, any quality. I guess I would say anything that's below 50 hit points, regardless of what it is. Go ahead, melt down, and drop on the floor. And then the same thing here. Anything that's 0 to 50 hit points, any quality, drop on the floor. Let's see how that goes and see if that ends up getting us some steel to work with. I mean, we certainly feel like we have a decent amount of stuff potentially available to us here. So, all right, we got some harvesting going on. That is the primary focus here, which makes sense because we are constantly food starved. Let's put meals back into the mix here. Oh, simple meal is already set up to be hauled over here. Interesting. So Apron, you need to do some cooking, and somebody needs to haul that over to. Oh, look at that! A little conversion happened. Let's work towards recruitment here. Let's haul these simple meals. Maybe. Yeah, there goes a muffalo. I was hoping. All right, let's change that to important. How do we not have hay as like being the number one thing we're hauling? Probably because we're making kibble, right? All right, let's do some kibble. And let's even haul it down here just so that some animals get fed and less are starving to death. I do want to not take it to best stockpile. And let's just do as much kibble as we can. That should be perfectly fine. Okay, we're slowly but surely converting people. Who is our animal person? You are our animal person. So let's go ahead and rescue this muffalo and rescue this muffalo. Okay, yeah, we got pretty close there. Well, at least, whoa, that was really close. Extreme malnutrition, 98%. Well, hopefully we get enough kibble produced and hauled down here to fill this up. And then people don't have to worry so much about it. We should probably do a little cleaning because that does affect people's mood. I feel like that is definitely an issue. These corpses are all rotting. There's really not much we can do about that. Yeah, no longer incapable of walking. Let's do a little hauling of this kibble down there. All right, let's haul a little more kibble. That is good. What we probably should do is send out a caravan too. Nobody has great social skill. I guess Macy's our most social person. Is there anything we can do? Let's look at the world map. The next nearest not hostile person is up here. But we probably should send somebody, right? Just to, if anything, just to get some stuff off the map, get some wealth off the map. So we'll send Macy. We'll send a muffalo and a donkey. The whole reason the donkey exists. We could send some of this leather, some of this blue fur, maybe like 450 of it. some of this odds and ends stuff. I'd like to buy more steel. I don't really want to sell any of that, but it is increasing our wealth, and that is a problem right now. I don't want to focus on the wealth or on having a bunch of wealth. Steel slag chunks we can melt down. I don't want to get rid of those. Anything that's wood, I will bring with, but anything that's steel, we can melt. So I don't want to do anything with that. This is all tainted stuff that's all going to go away on its own at some point. It should be good. Travel supplies, this seems good to me. Let's go ahead and send it and let that kind of work its way out. I am a little nervous that she's going to like walk up right through here, but we'll see how that goes. All right, Muffalo is not starving to death, which is good. Although they probably will be hungry again pretty quickly because they were starving for a long period of time. We do have a bunch of kibble, so we probably should get that going. Get that hauled down to where the animals are. Kind of wish we could, I don't know, prioritize a little more of that. We just don't have enough people right now to handle all the needs of the colony, and it's structured pretty poorly. Like there's a lot of stopping in the doorways and everything. I really ultimately need to clean that up quite a bit, get auto doors installed, and kind of modernize all this stuff, which is not too surprising. I am gonna issue a command to refine at a smelter. And Apron, I think I am going to issue you a command to do some cooking, because that definitely needs to happen. There is no food available for anyone. I know he's doing fine meals right now, which is good, but I just want to prevent the debuff of eating raw food. Like that is the worst thing. Looks like she's sneaking through over here without aggravating that, so that's good. Got off the map successfully. Bonnie continues the job of converting people. She's not keeping them too happy with the feeding, but I guess it's better than nothing. It looks like the melting is happening. Right now it looks like it's just slag, but all right, I'm gonna let them go after this. Clear prioritized work. That's enough meals maybe to make it through a day. All right, Daniels, you can be free to go eat as well. We really have to get somebody to clean this place up. It is really bad. Yeah, like really bad. Ferropasteurism, let's go ahead and get that started. Try to keep the mood up. Ooh, Macy's Caravan has run out of food already. That's not great. She'll be fine, but we'll just buy some food when we get there. A boring fair. Wow. So all these events are going really south. I'm gonna do another one. Just maybe we can increase somebody's mood somewhere and it not just be all negative all the time. There we go. A little fun fiesta +8. I like that. That keeps keep the mood up. That'll be good. Cleaning. I'm just gonna make everybody high cleaning. We just need that to happen. All right, we got some wood coming through here. These trees are finally growing. Got some cleaning going on. That's gonna increase people's morale. Probably good to clean in here too. Like it's the happier our prisoners are, the less likely they're going to be to try to break out of prison. That's gonna be a problem too down the road. Like we're definitely gonna have some prison breaks. That is definitely gonna be a problem. Yeah. Okay, so we're good here, Muffalo wise, and actually, we now have a female Muffalo. So, and she's already pregnant. So, we'll replenish our stock in no time. I'm not overly worried about that. As long as we keep up with the kibble, which, I can't guarantee we will, but once we really start getting some more specialized people and we can really dedicate them and make the rooms like just better, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. But we're just not quite there yet. Speaking of which, really got to get that research going. Apron is our intellectual. I think I need to. He is #1 research, but it goes from left to right. So whatever's set to #1 is always gonna be whatever's set to #1 over here is always gonna happen first before we get over here. So now that I've changed that, he will focus on the research. So I think that is important. I do want to get Flak Vests up and running because with all the combat that we've been getting into, and it's only getting worse over time, I want to make sure that people are, fairly well protected, and we don't have to worry too much about them dying from a gunshot. Although still doesn't have helmets that are effective yet, so that'll have to be kind of sussed out at some point in the future. All right, so all the cleaning is done, which is really good. Look at the mood. Like, look at how much happier everybody is with. I mean, they did have a +8 from the ceremony, but just like everything being like pretty clean wherever they're walking, it really does make a pretty big difference with the mood. Go ahead and do some trading. We are gonna want some fine meals for ourselves, just to make it back home. We could sell this plain leather, sell all this stuff, sell all this garbage, and just get it out of here. Okay, so we have a decent chunk of money. Advanced components, I think, are always worth buying, wherever we can get them, because that's not something we commonly have. At this stage in the game, there's no compelling weapons, really. Bionic Heart is interesting, but we don't have enough money. Reinforced barrels are good, but again, I don't really have enough money. Steel, I would say let's try for like, I don't know, little under 300. Okay, so we got like 271. We can haul that. That'll be fine. Yeah, I feel like steel right now is the most useful thing. So we'll go ahead and haul that back to our base, and that'll be good. Okay, we got another muffalo, another female muffalo, so that is good. Wildlife wise, I think there's a lot of caribou over here. We could do some serious hunting and really benefit from that. We're pretty much out of food again, so Apron's gonna have to wake up and start cooking again. Looks like we're still doing some general hauling, just bringing the corpses over here. All right, there we go. We got the food pretty much just in time, so nobody's getting upset with eating regular food or uncooked food. So we'll have to let that little hauling, little cleanup going on. This is all good. This is good. We're kind of catching up on work that we were falling behind on. We do still have rice just kind of chilling out here, but I'm hoping the people who are doing the hauling will eventually get around to that and kind of clean that up. But we'll have to wait and see. I do want this stuff hauled, preferably in these EMP grenades, preferably before this wakes up. So let's go ahead and issue a command to haul this, and haul this, and haul this. Those are probably way more important than anything else right now. This high shield is good too. Be good to deconstruct that. All right. Well, it looks like I missed them scooping that up, but it is at least back here in the base. I am gonna install those just so we get that like permanent power up and running. And let's see, granite blocks is what we have available. Let's flip that on. This is just so if we get hit by like a big missile or rocket or something, that this can be some kind of buffer to keep these from exploding and doing too much damage to each other. Power wise, we need power conduits. Ooh, we had a event. That's no fun. Let's go ahead and build that out. The good thing is we're generating more power, like quite a bit more power than we're using right now. So it'll just refill the batteries and we'll be fine. Like we can, for now, we could just leave this electric smelter running all the time without any concern, because we have so much power being generated. But that will not always be the case. So at some point we'll have to be a little more conservative with our power budget, but for now we can just do whatever. Some more carcinoma. I wonder if Bonnie, she's got a 17 medical. I imagine at this stage in the game, maybe we can excise the carcinoma. No medicine for restriction, industrial tech medicine or worse. Okay, so, well, there is worse than industrial tech medicine right here. I don't want to use the glitter world. I think that is wasteful. So I would like to get some industrial tech medicine, but we might need to look at researching drugs. Oh, we have drug production. Okay. So let's take a look at getting a drug lab up and running. Steel drug lab should be fine. I guess we'll just put it right here, and that'll be fine for the time being. All right, Daniels, let's try to get this done. Once you're done playing some horseshoes, we have the steel for now, so let's go ahead and utilize it. Apron, you're gonna have to get back to cooking because we are out of. Well, let's actually prioritize butchering and then hauling, right? Well, let's get the other caribou. Might as well haul it all at the same time. There we go. That'll get us some fine quality meals, which is gonna make people at least temporarily a little happier. Once he's done with this pile, I'll clear that out, and then he'll finish that batch up, and then he'll go eat, and that'll be a-okay. Maybe Daniel's, well, it's just crafting. I don't think it really benefits too much. It would be nice to maybe melt some of these weapons down, just get them out of here while we can. Wright is just running around anyway. Well, you're assigned to crafting. I thought I cleared your prioritized work. Oh no. He just ate a bunch of garbage. Why did he kibble? Alright, let's prioritize refining this trash at the smelter. Get that off the map and convert it into steel. I think that is definitely worth doing. Steel is always a very useful substance, especially like when you're creeping near the mid game. Jazza and Bonnie. Hey, look at you. Any Jazza and Bonnie shippers out there? All right, this is good. I think we're getting to the point where we're becoming a little more sustainable. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better than it was for sure. I do want to get a caravan has arrived. Where did they arrive from? Down here. That's even better because we don't have to worry about any craziness there. Daniels, you should be, well, you're sleeping right now, but you need to ultimately be building. We got to get that going. There you go. You're doing that on your own. That's fantastic. There we go. Some plant level rising up, so there's less botching and more faster gathering. We'll eventually get there. It just takes some time. We also need people to not die. That would be, kind of ideal. He's running all the way out here to get the weapons. I'm pretty impressed. You know what is one thing I would like? Maybe Holder, when you're done, let's haul some of these components out of there and just get them put away before they rot and before this activates. That would be pretty ideal. Is there anything else up here that we immediately need? I guess we could haul another component here just to get that out of there. Maybe haul the steel. Just this countdown timer is going to activate, so I'm not going to want to spend a whole heck of a lot of time up here until we're ready to kind of clear this out. Although, clearing this out shouldn't be too bad. The scythers will be a little challenging unless we get them over here. The other thing I wanted to do, this is what I was trying to say, is I want to get a shelf, a steel shelf, and put it over here. That way we can keep our EMP grenades over there so that they're easily accessible for whoever we shove up in this corner to go deal with anything that any sort of mechanoids that end up going through the trap. That's closed. That's closed. That's good. That's exactly what we want. Ooh, another conversion. Monkey is converted. So now, Monkey, you can enter the realm of recruitment. Yeah, we're getting there. We got 4 prisoners who are theoretically slowly getting their will and resistance broken down. I would like to have a, maybe we'll try to do, well, no, we can't do a conversion ritual. That would be ideal, but we can't. All right, looks like we got a bout of the flu going on. Everybody should recover from that pretty easily, but it's always a little bit of a risk. Is it Macy? Wright and Macy. So let's go ahead and force a treatment there and force a treatment there. Everybody has been treated. Hey, look at that. We have enough development points to reform new pasturism. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so how do we want to reform new pasturism? I think the structure is fine. The meme is fine. Do we want to add a meme? Could. I mean, I like the idea of supremacist, but I do worry about. Yeah, I do worry about some of that. Human primacy is good. Um, well, it can be good, but it kind of goes against our Tundra Rancher mentality, right? So I don't necessarily want to go down that route. I will skip that for now. I do want to look at these rituals. I want to add some, like, either dance party or Sky Lantern Festival, um, social festival, dance party. I don't think I think they should all be at any time, and I think we should get random recruits because I think that's what we're gonna need. Uh, anytime, and we're just gonna make 6 of them that are always available, and they always grant us a random recruit. Farm animals wander in. I mean, they could be good. I think when the next time we reform, we'll do that. We could leave this funeral ritual. That's fine. We're just gonna do this anytime, and we're gonna do the same thing. We have all these different rituals that we can do the different things. I think that is good. Country shrine. Do I want to change this? I think I want to change it to a pew. Maybe like a large altar and a pew. I think that would be good. Weapon wise, I think we can leave that. Venerated animals, I feel like problem with venerated animals is you want to be able to kill them still. And I won't be able to kill them. Well, I mean I can, but it would be a negative penalty. Um, I mean, Muffalo have done us some service, but I don't want to put myself in a position where we can't slaughter them for their meats and their furs. So I think we'll leave that like that for now. I do want to change like button down shirt. I do want like a strong apparel because that'll give a +2 if they're wearing it. And I do want everybody is going to be wearing what else are they gonna wear? They're not always gonna wear a cowboy hat, so I can't necessarily, well, I don't really want to assign that. Like, I think that would be a mistake. So let's just leave it with button down shirt, because button down shirt, once we get deeper in the game and we get better armor and helmets and stuff, we'll still be wearing button down shirts. So, and I don't think we have any option for pants or anything. So we'll just leave it at that. So the big change we're making is that we are, oh, cannibalism is acceptable. That's good. So we're just adding a bunch more rituals to our new pasturism religion. So to that end, I guess let's begin a country fiesta and see if we get anybody else to add to the colony. Hopefully they don't wander right in at the mechanoids, but I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, there we go. +8 mood. Nobody joined, which is fine. We'll just have to have another fiesta at a later time and date. Rural Jubilee started at an altar. Yeah, I gotta change this all out now. So we gotta deconstruct this. We have to move these columns. They're kind of in the way. We can reinstall these tables like over here maybe, just so we don't fully get rid of them, but we can at least get them out of the way. And then as we kind of grow in our colony size, we'll have to make some more modifications. All right, so let's take a look at what we got over here. Nothing too crazy. Couple scythers, couple pikemen, a turret. It should be all right. I still don't want to fight them if I don't have to, at least not for a while. But we'll see. We'll see what comes our way over the next couple days and see if we can have somebody else deal with that. But I think that's probably a good spot to put the cut in for today. We are slowly but surely growing. We're definitely um, taking on more with less, but ideally, now that we have the new rituals, we can expand our colony and kind of grow. And my hope is start snowballing into something bigger and bigger. Um, I do need to make sure we are more consistently feeding and hauling our animals. To that end, I think I'm gonna issue this command before I call it. And then, yeah, no, this is a pretty good spot. I think we're making some good progress. We're catching up on our food production. We're being more consistent with what we're doing. The power is growing, and we're being more productive and advancing our technology. So everything is going really well. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, consider hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel to see more content in the future, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.